Jose Delgado, Mind Control and Chip Implants by Logan Sanik. So, personal background. So, Jose Delgado was born in Ronda, Spain in 1915, and he enrolled in Madrid Medical School in 1933 to study both medicine and physiology. In 1936, the Spanish Civil War started, and he served as a medical corpsman. And in 1942, he began researching neuropsychology and electrical stimulation in animals. In 1950, he won a scholarship to Yale, where he eventually rose to be a professor in both physiology and psychiatry. He invented the stimulceiver, which is a brain chip that established two-way communications with the brains of animals, allowing him to control different regions of the brain, producing changes in behavior. He continued to conduct experiments, publish articles, and catch attention across the world, and he believed he could cure mental disorders that drugs couldn't with his inventions. In the 70s and 80s, Jose published more critical research, and over his lifetime, he released over 500 articles and 6 books. And then he died at the age of 96 in 2011. Social and historical context. Santiago Ramon y Cajal, known as the father of neuroscience, made several discoveries in neuropsychology that sparked Delgado's interest. Many mental disorders, such as epilepsy, schizophrenia, and PTSD, were way bigger problems back in the early 1900s than they are now. Plus, lots of people in this country were returning from the Spanish Civil War at the time, which made stuff like PTSD be more common. The nature of his research and experiments. Delgado put brain implants in several animals to see how the brain reacted to feelings of aggression, pain, and passivity. In 1963, he did his most famous experiment, where he implanted his stimulceiver brain implant in the nucleus of a fighting bull, and then he let the bull loose, and then when it was running around, he waved a red flag at it so it would start running at him. And then as it charged at him, he had his remote control that went to the brain implant, and before it got to him, he hit the button on it and made the bull stop in its tracks. And this experiment actually got worldwide attention and even got him a front page article in the New York Times. And this has made a lot of effects to technology today, where it led to many psychologists and neurologists to investigate the roots of violence and aggression when following orders. This was like around World War I, World War II time. People started researching it more. This led to the electric shock experiment of 1961 and the Stanford Prison experiment of 1971. Brain implants are still used today for helping to treat Parkinson's disease and different types of deafness. And brain stimulation is still used for treating depression and other mental disorders. And this is a list of my sources.